Hello, everybody. So this is Batman: The Telltale Series. This is for those who aren't super familiar with Telltale. It's almost more of like an interactive story, which I guess a lot of games are. But I'm gonna go through this game. I'm gonna make choices. Choices are going to slightly affect things. Really, Telltale games, there isn't a huge amount of influence you have on the story overall. But I still enjoy playing through and getting the story of the games. I've played a little bit of the first episode of this game, probably years ago at this point. But I've been wanting to get back into it, and particularly because they added this new Shadows edition of the game, which makes it a little more like black and white with more accents of color rather than just a full color game. And I really just love the visual style of it, so I've been wanting to get into it and try it out, and I figured why not do it on stream so I can share with people, you know? So, without further ado, let's get into it. I'm Batman. I have to switch to the Shadows edition? Sure. Apparently, I can't just load the Shadows edition from the game. I have to restart the game to get it. It's kind of weird, but that's fine. We'll make it work. Alright, Batman: The Telltale Series. Except this time for real. Ooh, even the main menu gets the change. That's nice. You can see it's black and white now, rather than the full color we had before. Alright, so now I can actually play the game, you know? And I did look into this, so you see in the top left here it says crowd play off. I looked into the crowd play thing, and it does not recommend doing it on Twitch. It's kind of more meant to be an in-person thing, because most of the choices will require kind of fast reactions, and the stream delay kind of defeats the purpose of that. So we're just gonna go into it, and I will make the choices, and all of the weight of those decisions will be on me. All right, adjust the slider so the bat symbol is barely visible. I want to make sure it's also. I can't really tell on the stream screen if it's visible or not for you guys. That'll be okay. I've set it so it's okay for me, and hopefully that's not super important. Select a bat tech color. Red, yellow, or purple. Let's go with yellow. I feel like yellow fits with Batman's. I guess it doesn't really matter what his color scheme is in this one, because it's all mostly black and white anyway, but yellow still fits with the color scheme that I envision Batman having in my mind. Game series adapts to the choices you make. The story is tailored by how you play. They say that, but it doesn't always. Don't get me wrong, I love a lot of the Telltale games, the ones that I've played anyway. Like The Wolf Among Us is a fantastic game, but the story does not change much by the choices you make. Oh, I am loving the black and white. Why is it so freezy? I think it's just when it loads a new, environment. Oh. That guy didn't last long. We got a little splash of color in that scene, didn't we? For the record, this is not stream lag. This is just straight up what's happening in the game.
Get it open. On it. You think he's gonna show? goddamn place now. Stay focused. We'll be out of here before anyone can stop us.
Oh, you poor fools. Don't you know how Batman works? Hold on, am I able to pause this and change settings? Because if I can have it not be this choppy constantly, that would be ideal. Can I just drop everything down a little bit? Maybe it'll work a little nicer.
Move in.
Oh, well that seems uncalled for. But the elevator's gonna get here faster than they wanted.
Get back!
Gordon, they're on the 52nd floor. I'm going in.
Hey, wait! Wait for backup!
Don't need it.
Take the stairs. I heard stories, you know.
Classic.
Home in an ambulance.
Batman always works alone.
Rest in body bags. No wonder the cops want him dead. Hey, you ever seen him?
Yeah, Gotham Zoo. With all the other flying animals.
Oh, there I be. I like that they incorporate the button commands into the world a little bit. Like having them along the side of the gun rather than just being like just a prompt that shows up floating flat on the screen. Bonjour. Oh.
Bruce, I can't keep doing this. I have to. No one else will. Every drop of blood, everything you've sacrificed. The city is safer now. It's made you a target. And people will keep you in the crosshairs until you're shot out of the sky.
Oh, that's the point.
Let them come.
Batman will fight everyone if he has to.
Shit!
What? Wait, why did they just come over now? Like, the glass definitely shattered. Why did they only come over when a guy screamed? You'd think a window shattering on the 52nd floor would be reason for everybody to be like, what the hell's going on?
What was that?
You zoom. I have to get used to these button prompts. The new Marvel Silent Shatter Glass. Oh. Right trigger. And then he falls 52 floors down below.
Back to back, circle up!
These guys are not good. Like, it's one guy. They have probably had several opportunities just to shoot him. It's me getting dragged to hell. Where you belong. Ah, yes. Honestly, that guy's got a better plan than anyone else, just indiscriminately firing. It didn't work for him, but it's a better plan than most others. We do love Batman hanging a bunch of men from the ceiling. That fits with his aesthetic.
You're trying to create a myth, but be careful you don't turn into a monster.
It's like Halloween decorations.
You need a monster.
Just hanging corpses.
Come on! Come on! Come on!
Oh, I probably broke that guy's neck. Here, allow me to help you guys through the door. Or not. I thought I was gonna just yeet him through the door. kind of counterproductive. The quick time reaction combat, I don't know why I'm doing so well at it. Usually I suck at stuff like this. Oh, there we go. Shattered his helmet a little bit. Oh, no, I did send him through the door. You're welcome, guys. You were trying so hard to get through it before, so I'm glad I was able to help. Put your fist through his face like a good superhero.
Mother teach you to knock.
Oh, well, this is awkward.
Behind you, big boy.
Can't just barge in on a woman like that. It's considered rude, generally. Here, have one of those, buddy. Oh, the hook around his neck. Well, off she go.
Stay where you are.
No, I don't think I will. See you later, gentlemen. Have a nice day.
If you want to be intimidating, you're succeeding. Criminals are becoming afraid of you, so are the police.
I could not be Batman.
Scare tactic out.
Like, he's so serious all the time, and I am very much not.
Without a scratch.
So far,
You thought you were done with me.
that doesn't belong to you.
I was wondering if we'd cross paths.
You broke the law. Here I am.
Cut the shit. The law. Don't tell me that's why you do all this. Squeeze into a suit, tie on a cape.
Oh, I do it for the
Most
thrill.
people dressed up like that end up in Arkham.
I do this for the thrill of it.
I'll show you a thrill.
Oh, she'll remember that.
Gotta
and-
admit it though. You give a good chase. One day you might actually.
Oh, cut the
catch
shit. Is
me.
Catwoman me?
Tonight.
She honestly could be.
Don't you know not to corner a wild animal? It's dangerous.
I'm playing a very different Batman than canon Batman.
Bring it back.
Just, I beat the shit out of criminals for the fun of it. Girl. Just get good. You'll only beat me if the story requires you to. So, so every time I do something to her, I have a meter. I have a meter in the bottom left covered up by my face cam right now that's like filling up as I do more to her. So I think I'm working towards that like finishing move that it showed earlier. Ah, the news. Welcome, gentlemen. I might move my face cam to the bottom right after this fight because that meter filling up is helpful to see.
It's over.
I wouldn't
Oh.
be so sure.
Oh. Zoom. Oh, she almost got away. Oh, no. My monitor turned off for a second. Don't, yeah, shoot Batman, please. He's the one dealing with these criminals. Just bop him in the back of the head with a bullet. Everything will be fine. Oh. Oh, he didn't commit to slamming her down. He let go of her, like, at the arc. Oh, finishing move. Oh, I thought he was just gonna, like, yeet it off the building or something.
Why go to all that trouble
Just
for this?
steal your bag. Yeet.
Shit.
A myth can't be killed.
Boop the snoot with a bullet.
You, however,
I mean, it'd be effective.
in blood.
Ah, okay, so they did shoot him.
No, wait.
They just straight up shot the guy who just saved their asses. Oh, good, we've killed her. This is mine now. See you later. When you accidentally murder your future fiance. You know, it happens sometimes. And there she go. I wonder what would have happened if I just not pressed the button. Would I just watch her plummet to her death and it would be game over? Because I think she has at least some relevance in the story, considering she's here.
Guess I was wrong about you catching me. Not sure if it was for my sake. Or yours.
Talk or I drop you.
Put you up to this. Answer me or I let go.
But you won't. You're
This
not
wasn't so
that kind of
fast-paced, I'd have used my crumbs to make you let her die. Oh no.
Bye, Bat.
Well, that seems uncalled for. I see myself in her. Make her die. Really just hit
Step
me with
out
that,
of the
Sabrina.
shadows and be Bruce Wayne tonight.
Oh, that's a much harder fight.
Don't let tombstones be your family legacy.
Okay, that's fair. Knowing what you want is important. Alright, time to Bruce it up.
Time to save the city.
Now that we've Batmaned a little bit. Here we go. Got our first achievement. Welcome to Gotham. City of Ham in a black and white color scheme.
Thank you. Thank you, everyone. A humble district attorney like myself is not used to such a ringing endorsement. Even one who cut Gotham's crime rate in half. But for
Oh,
too
look at this.
long, this city
Look at
has
this big
burned
boy.
with
That
corruption
jawline.
and greed under Mayor Hill's authority. I promise you, a vote for Harvey Dent is a vote to finally put your foot down. And together, we can stamp out the fire and save our great city. If only
Welcome to
Mr. Wayne,
Gotham City,
my
where we can't tell if the
campaign's
meat we
largest
eat is
backer,
pork or wearing a
could put up that
badge.
clause, he would
Oof.
Oh, there he is. Fashionable and fashionably late as always. Say
Don't
hi,
stop
Bruce.
drawing attention to me. Hi, Bruce. They actually give me the option to say hi, Bruce. Let's go.
Hi, Bruce. Well, I tee him up and he knocks him down. That's how Mr. Wayne
So-
and I do business. Thank you again, everyone.
Hold on, I gotta pause this for a second, because I just realized something in this dialogue option. Every dialogue option they've given me so far has been 3 choices on X, A, and B. I didn't notice that Y was actually an option, and you can just go through the game not saying anything in any situation where you're given a choice. That could lead to a lot of possibilities. Just like, Batman does not speak unless he absolutely has to. Afraid I can't let you do that, Damien. Okay, for 5 minutes, I'm gonna set the timer. For 5 minutes, I cannot
Together,
speak
we will
in any
change
situation where I have a choice.
Mr. Wayne, thank you for opening your house to us. Now, I know this is the biggest mansion in Gotham, but I don't think you got lost on your way here.
I know technically
I know you prefer the
Okay,
brooding billionaire angle.
silence.
The sooner we make nice with the donors, the sooner everyone will leave you alone.
I love how Batman, like, Bruce Wayne is like training as Batman,
No one came here tonight to see me.
and he should be
Wanna see the
excessively
Bruce
muscular, but
Wayne,
Harvey
am I
Dent
right?
is like bigger than him in every way.
I can see him just fine from here.
This shouldn't be painful. It's not a kidney stone. It's only a little FaceTime with potential donors. Your face, specifically,
Like,
with a mouth that's
Harvey
saying,
is
"Support Harvey
thick
Dent." We're the grease, they're the wheels.
everywhere it counts.
And they're
Hold on,
rolling in
finishing the
that
drink
passion
counts as
votes
being
to help make
silent, so
Gotham
I'm gonna
a place for
slam this
families
back.
again. A little liquid courage before facing your adoring public? This'll help you too, Bruce. Once I've turned this city around as mayor, you'll be a hero for funding my campaign. Now all I need is a decent slogan. I'm terrible at those. It always makes me sound like a used car salesman.
I still love Put a Dent in Crime, but I do have to be silent.
Before law school. No ideas? That's all right. I guess I'll just stick with elect Harvey Dent. Oh God, that's so boring.
At least he knows.
What I said. Together, you and me, we change Gotham. A city free from crime, where children can play in the streets again.
That's what I want too, Harvey.
The children can play in the streets, it's just they don't know if their parents will get shot in an alleyway while that happens.
Well, we can start with a few hands. Come on.
Did they really just hit us with a flat image as the Wayne Manor there? That slogan will make him lose. The despair of being a loser makes him turn to crime. Best origin story for Two-Face.
Mr. Wayne, I'd like to...
Yeah, I just want to see...
Bob and Regina Zella.
I just want to see Two-Face just be really salty that he lost an election because Batman wouldn't help him think of a better slogan.
Enterprises and her husband
Voted for Mayor Hill last time. I'll admit it, Mr. Wayne. I don't know Mr. Dent from a pothole on Main Street, but I trust your family. If you believe in Dent, we believe in you.
Oh, thanks, buddy.
After all, whoever you support is a reflection on you.
And we trust someone like you to lead this city to greatness.
Just
A man of few words
stares
is
them
often a man
down.
of action. Just like your father.
I love how
Old families
this
like
is
ours
working
should
out
flock
for
together,
us.
You know, like birds.
You're preaching, dear.
No, it's true. The Waynes and Zellerbachs are reminders of the golden age of Gotham.
Like, why is silence
This
working
city
for
must
us?
have faded years ago, Mr. Dent. Look at Gotham now. Murder in the streets, corruption in City Hall.
Oh yes, murder in the streets. I am well
Dealing out
familiar.
Vigilante justice like it's the wild goddamn West.
Oh, Bobby, regarding Golden Age, it seems you're getting cranky in yours.
Oh, get
There's
wrecked,
always
Bobby.
hope.
Forgive me for
Bobby's
being
wife just
blunt,
threw him under the bus
one man
and then
can't
personally
save
drove
the
it.
city. And it's a dangerous mentality to think so. That's how you get creeps like this Batman.
Oh, that
or whatever it's
the really quiet ones are always the ones you have to keep an eye on.
You disagree, right, Bruce? I know
That
look.
that sassy
You
head
disagree.
tilt of like,
Don't worry though.
fucking serious,
I am
dude.
not doing this alone. With Bruce's help, we're replacing the dangerously unsecure Arkham Asylum with a state-of-the-art mental health facility to help Gotham's most at-risk individuals.
Like myself,
We
Harvey
dedicate it
Dent.
to Thomas and Martha Wayne, in the hopes that their fate will never be repeated.
After all your parents did for this city, oh, to be killed in a botched robbery in some alleyway.
Yes,
It was
thanks for
beyond
reminding me.
Truly terrible.
Bobby, can you take your wife away from
Tragedy
here,
like
please?
that at such a young age must have been crippling.
If only that deranged man had gotten the right treatment, maybe. Well, I don't like to think about maybes.
Now Bruce Wayne's putting out more of just like a sad silence.
It was a tragedy, truly. And I will fight from City Hall to make sure nothing like that ever happens again. Enjoy the rest of your evening. Not how I pictured that going.
I got 10 seconds left of silence.
I was kind of hoping you would mention my campaign. Or at least my name.
Oh, don't worry, I didn't intentionally mention anything.
And now I'm picturing...
Hashtag money can't buy parents. Oof, you right.
Well, hello. Harvey Dent, Gotham's next mayor, and eager to know you.
She's got a necklace of pearls.
Not interested. And
Bruce is just
reporter for the
having
Gotham
like
Gazette.
PTSD flashbacks.
Fundraiser, Miss Vale. No reporters allowed.
Well, you don't mind if I stay and ask a few questions, do you, Mr. Wayne?
Well, you can ask me whatever you want at the press conference tomorrow.
I'm just
Actually, I'm here for Mr. Wayne.
Well, he certainly doesn't have any
you know what?
time.
Keep it off the record.
Tonight is strictly off the record. We can talk, but nothing gets written down.
I'm okay with that. I was just hoping to see what makes Bruce Wayne tick. This is quite the social event, Mr. Wayne.
Oh, come on now, it's so formal. Call me Bruce.
The flirting begins.
Bruce, you've been going around pleasing everyone tonight. But
I am
how are you doing?
surprisingly proficient at that.
You should enjoy your own party before all the champagne runs out.
Yeah, let's flirt with anybody that shows a slight bit of
If all these
interest.
stuffed shirts weren't around, I'd give you the private tour.
Mr. Wayne.
Wow, jumping right
You've got something
to
on your collar.
touring the privates.
Um, is that?
You wanted to see Bruce Wayne's? What word rhymes with tick?
Yeah. It looks like.
I just
Oh, this?
I cut myself shaving.
Just,
I am a very
cut myself
clumsy
shaving.
billionaire.
Butler didn't help you this time? Hey, kidding.
Do excuse me, Master Bruce, but another guest has arrived.
I'm sure they'll find the bar.
You may want to.
It's
greet
the
this
Joker.
one personally, sir.
Or is that Falcone?
Carmine Falcone?
Nice. Haven't thought about him in a
That
while.
campaign soliciting votes from Gotham's biggest crime family?
Falcone's never been convicted of anything except being a businessman who loves this city. Excuse us, Miss Vale.
What a glowing endorsement. He hasn't been convicted of anything.
What kind of business do you think he's in?
The one that controls enough votes to get me into City Hall. This is the necessary evil of politics, Bruce. It's in
Protecting the
service of
criminal like a
better
real
Gotham
politician.
for all of
Yeah,
us.
Harvey Dent. He's shown that
Please
he
take your
knows
amount
what
before
he's
you kick him out.
doing.
Falcone requested to speak with you directly.
You know what? I don't want him here. Personally, not a big fan of criminals. That's just me. Bit of a hot take, but here we are.
Actually, you don't want him angry. Trust me. A word of warning, Bruce. Play nice.
Bro, you know I'm not good at that.
You know, I've been in the market for a new house. Decent walk-up, sky-high ceilings, plenty of room for my cars. I think I'll take it.
Falcone.
Decor offends my
Oh,
eyes.
let's. Okay, I'm gonna play nice. I was gonna say you can't afford it,
Privately, shall
but I'm gonna offer to talk privately with him.
I like this guy. Ready to do business before we even introduce ourselves. But we'll get to that. Carmine Falcone, thank you for welcoming
I'll be
me
sassy
into your
AF.
home.
I'm trying to be nice to my friend Harvey. Oh, everybody's watching.
You're a respectable man, I hear.
Fine, I'll shake his
Bruce
hand.
Wayne.
I know who you are.
He's a
The guy who's gonna sell
he's a
me his
guest in my
house.
head. Oh, my guests will remember that I shook his hand.
Perhaps we'll all be more comfortable in the parlor. Follow me, if you will.
Spit in his throat.
You should know, Mr. Falcone.
That's real kinky there, Sabrina.
Say we're raising triple with Mayor Hill.
Can't say that I'm into that with Carmine Falcone.
Come on,
Get me like Catwoman maybe.
Bruce.
You'll be fine out there, Harvey. There's plenty of skirts to keep you busy for a few minutes.
Hold on.
Have a drink, have a talk.
Harvey's my BFF. He's coming
Harvey
in.
stays with us.
A man's home is his castle. I respect that.
All right. We're gonna.
Seen
Harvey's gonna
enough.
remember that he's on our good.
What did I
He's on our
say?
good side, and we're on his good side, hopefully. So when he becomes a crazy man, thought Brody was my BFF. Like Harvey is Bruce's BFF, and right now we're
Wants to
Bruce.
Make sure the rules are followed. But in my experience, there's the law, and there's doing what's right. You understand?
I mean, I
I'd rather
understand.
see Harvey actually help this city instead of just saying he will.
You know what?
Man talks too much. Chaps my face
Harvey's
with
gonna make
words.
Gotham better.
Unlike most people I've met, Harvey actually has integrity. He's trying to make Gotham a better place.
So am I. So are you. Hey, we all carry this city on our broken backs.
Hey, is that a reference to the Bane
Lighten the
thing?
load if we
How
do so
rude.
together. I ain't here to chinwag about politics, Mr. Wayne.
Yeah, you said you something
Gives
about
me
buying my
indigestion.
house? Fuck out
I
of
got
here.
enough of that as is. So, let's talk relationship.
Dude, I don't want to talk a relationship with you,
Chop
dude.
this for me. Be a pal. I can get
Uh,
Harvey the mayor's seat. Or
I'm gonna toss him the
I can
chalk.
pull it out from under him. Whatever happens to being a gracious host?
Oh, that was
Imagine
in front of
this
people.
is me. And these are
docs, unions, politicians.
So I know that they're going to make it work for him, but I would love if he did this whole talk and then completely whiffed that opening shot.
And I want to keep everything moving if Harvey gets elected.
Just kills all the steam he had, all the wind out of his sails.
Hoping to make a new friend. One who can help Mr. Dent see the light. If needed.
Ooh, you and I aren't friends. I get along with everyone, or I'm just doing this for Harvey. I'm doing this for my boy.
Why we shouldn't team up.
Look, I'm only talking to you because Harvey asked, trusting a friend to know what's best for Gotham.
Just want to see Bruce kick his ass with a pool cue. True. Just like, hey, it's time for my shot. Crack it over his head from behind.
I know somewhere inside that tuxedo you understand the situation. Money gets money. The risks, the alliances, the hidden costs. Your father knew which hands to shake.
Yeah, I shook your hand. That's all that I did.
And which to break.
Oh, you should go.
I'll have someone see you out.
Okay. Okay. So that's how it's gonna be. People don't say no to me.
Yes, they
Not
do.
for long.
Master Bruce, your guests are leaving.
Listen, I have a personal friend. His name is Batman.
Wouldn't want to be rude.
He's gonna come see you real soon, Falcone.
Heed your butler's advice, kid.
Gonna break your
Oh, and I'm no
spine
longer interested
like
in
Brain
buying
once,
the house.
like Bane once broke his. I said
The owner's a
brain.
prick, and he's gonna get what's coming to him.
Yeah, that guy really is entitled. Get out of here, loser. Alright, solid intro. We got a little bit of Batman, we got a little bit of Bruce. Got a little bit of setup for what's to come with Catwoman and Harvey and Falcone and all that. We've got someone to flirt with as Batman and someone to flirt with as Bruce. So yeah, I have played this once before, but only about halfway through the first episode. Or well, I don't even know what halfway through is, honestly, but I didn't get much further than this the first time I played through. This is quite the loading screen. We're just kind of vibing here. Alright. Got these opening credits all hidden behind my face cam. That's great. I'm sure it'll be fine.
It's me.
Well, who else is it gonna be? Of course it's you. Go make dinner, you will return. Alright. Don't burn your dinner. I hope it is delicious, whatever you're making. Realm of Shadows. I love that like big bold text just taking up the entire screen. It's a vibe.
A string of home invasions ripple through the city's already crime-infested East End. Apparently, the bandits are using stolen GCPD.
How long has he had those tickets? How is that blood still that red? Why did he keep those? Why was he so poetic as a child?
This evening after a break-in at City Hall. But thanks to the efforts of the Batman, the stolen items were returned.
Not all of them. Let's see what she was really after.
Batman just kept this stuff for himself. Also, hold on. I saw the suit. Okay, so this is interesting. I forgot about this whole aspect of things, like outside of the QuickTime events, the whole like investigating and looking at stuff. Bruce Wayne's just a car freak, and I love it. What? The way he reacted to the engine going, it sounded like he got his engine going. Okay, do we get to see the suit?
The suit absorbed most of the damage from that gunshot. I've got to protect my back, even from the police.
My question is, why does it look like the inside of the suit is solid? Like, there's no opening for Batman. His poor head.
Holographic lenses, voice modulation. Wayne Enterprises really outdid themselves with this version.
All right, so we got our exposition. We tickets. Ooh, Gotham feed updated. The ident pressures mayor to decry vigilantes. Oh. Dent doesn't like Batman? Hold on. Public stand against the wave of vigilante action sweeping the streets. Damn, he just doesn't like us. Okay, we have a codex of important locations, characters, etc., etc. That doesn't really matter all that much. Data drive, alright.
Nearly fell off a building for this?
I mean, did fall off of a building. Right, analyze the data drive at the Bat computer. Hello? Bat computer? Or do I do? Do I just look at the main screen, or? Oh, there we go. There's the data port. This is so extra. He could have just had a chair there. Why does it gotta come out of the floor? Dude, just buy an office chair. It's not that expensive. You're literally a billionaire.
Wayne Manor has 7 bedrooms, 2 kitchens, a library, a gymnasium, a basketball court, and a movie theater. And yet I always find you here. In a dark, damp cave.
Oh,
in front of a computer.
I like this cave.
I'm more at home here than the rest of the house, you know that.
Then we should build an 8th bedroom down here.
Sure, I can see the headlines now. Bruce Wayne, billionaire, entrepreneur, cave dweller.
I mean, you pretty much are at this point.
Resume. Did you find out what that Catwoman tried to steal?
Well, in the process.
What are we looking at?
Such a slow decryption process. Rotate the hologram, use the left stick. Okay. Look at it go. I can't say I particularly know what I'm doing.
This is a map of the east side shoreline. But it could mean
Did it take turning it to that angle to find that out, Bruce?
Weapons, drugs,
So much for World's Greatest Detective.
Maybe it's where Mayor Hill picks up his dry cleaning.
Can't make sense of it yet. There's still plenty of files to decrypt.
And in the meantime...
In the meantime, I'm Batman.
I saved you what I could.
Thanks, Al.
Yeah, the same couldn't be said for the bar. I had to literally pry Mrs. Zellerback away. But you'll be pleased to hear everyone has left.
Dude, we love that Mrs. Zellerback is a raging alcoholic that cannot be stopped.
Switch from billiards to cutthroat. I'd recommend leaving the fistfights to your alter ego. Bloodstones are much harder to remove from
I ain't playing his game.
I don't want anything to do with Falcone.
Well, he certainly showed interest in you. That's what worries me.
Little gay dude.
For the record,
I don't think there's anything wrong with that, but I personally am not. So Falcone can get out of here.
Stellar reputation.
Back when it still had one?
It can again, Bruce. Though people like this Catwoman aren't helping.
She's a...
Is she new to town?
Never seen her before. Hopefully, she's just a tourist.
But we all know that's
I'll
not the
take the
case.
Codex.
Gotham is full of crazy people. Alright, so I guess I have to look up info on her.
Found her.
Yeah, there's a great big picture of her. Alright, tied to several recent break-ins, effective and doesn't leave many clues behind. No leads. I wish I knew more about her. Wait, that's the Penguin? Why do I have info on him? I'm sure it's fine.
Not much to find, apparently.
Few burglaries, break-ins. Seems to lay pretty low.
You could learn a thing or two from her. You can't step outside without it ending up in the news lately. As Bruce or
Ooh.
Batman.
Batman doesn't hide.
That's the point. I want criminals to know I'm out there. Batman isn't hiding from anybody.
I was talking about Bruce. Yeah, I don't mean to beat a dead argument, but...
No one's gonna figure it out now. Trust me.
Miss Vale noticed your injuries, so did Mr. Dent. If
Hey,
they
I
could
played
get
that off
the
like a pro.
incident at the mayor's office, it would undo all the long nights and close calls we've endured to get here. You're in the spotlight more than ever.
I've got it covered. It'll be fine.
I've had to cover for mysterious injuries before.
You've been lucky.
Or I'm just a really good liar.
A necessary evil in your line of work,
I actually don't remember. So in the comics, there's like Bane breaks Batman's back on multiple occasions. How exactly does he play that off? Like, oh yeah, Bruce just got in a horrible, horrible accident.
It's been, what, 20 years? Last time I saw him, we were in grade school.
Indeed, you two were thick as thieves. Oswald, however, took that role more literally than you.
Dishonorable discharge, illegal boxing matches, arms dealing, prison stints?
That's a criminal grand slam, if I'm using the expression correctly.
And Cobblepot is a bit of a badass in this timeline.
Claimed he only wanted to catch up, but his behavior following his family's collapse is troubling.
Green arms dealing, let's go.
He's returning now.
You know what? I'll give him a chance.
Wants to reconnect. Criminal record or not, he's still an old friend.
A lot can change over the years.
Well, hey, if I find out that he's still being a criminal, Batman will know where to find him.
I worry what he's graduated to. Even though you and young Master Cobblepot used to be close, I'd advise you to be cautious. But I know you can't abandon a good mystery until it's solved.
I'll be careful, Alfred.
When you see what's become of his park, I think you will.
Another achievement, the one that got away. Yeah, I've noticed that the Penguin in this looks suspiciously less like Danny DeVito than a lot of his other incarnations. I think I'm here for that. Don't get me wrong, I love my boy Danny, but sometimes you gotta mix things up a little bit. I want to see Danny DeVito Batman. Let's go. Turn things around a little bit.
Where are you, Oz?
Man, this place is a mess. Oh, okay, I don't get to look at the newspaper. That's forbidden. Ah, hello, homeless person. Just look down on him. Alright, let's give him some change. We can spare it.
Thank you, sir.
Burning barrel. Let's check that out. We do like some casual fire. We love homeless Bruce Wayne aesthetic.
Great. There's the statue, but no Oz.
Sure, he'll make it eventually. He just texted me that he's running late, so like it's kind of rude to expect him to already be here. Let's talk to Smoking Man. Just be confident.
Hey.
Beat it.
Oh, well that seems uncalled for, but okay. I'm gonna look at the shopping cart instead, since you're being an asshole. That gave me a lot of information. Oh, those mutton chops, though.
Watch wallet cash. But this goes through you.
I can't say that I would like that. I'm not a big fan of that outcome. I got nothing.
Sorry, fellas. I've got nothing.
End him.
I can't say I'm a fan of that outcome. Oh.
Oz.
Keep walking, all right? This don't concern you, twerp.
You see, that's where you're mistaken. My old mate and I have some catching up to do. And you're ruining the moment!
Oh.
Think that'll do?
You're just ready to straight up kill a man. I'm here for it. Oh, shit. Excuse me. I would like you to not.
This used to be a nice place. No lives like you don't belong.
Bruce just takes his gun and pops him in both kneecaps. Oh, well... I had him under control. Anyway, good to see you again, man.
Oh, hey, Bruce. You've got a little, There. Good as new. Woo! That was a right little scrap, eh? Nothing kickstarts the system like a dash of adrenaline, eh? Besides,
you know what? I'm gonna tell him he went too far.
You didn't need to take it so far.
Some folks are fine hearing, Bruce. Others don't get the message unless it's beaten into them.
Understandable, but still.
2 decades.
And you know what? I haven't been mugged once that entire time.
That wasn't why I brought you here, mate. Right now, I am trying to recognize the little Bruce I used to run around this place with. Back when it wasn't, you know, like this. This park used to mean something. A place that was safe for kids, for families.
And then you became a criminal.
All over to visit. Oh, Mum and Dad, they put so much work in it.
This is a shame.
It's a shame what happened. It was beautiful once.
Oh.
And now it's a hellhole.
Cobblepot Park established September 27th. Birdie's birthday.
This city chews right through people. Mum committed to Arkham. Dad ended it himself, he did. My family's fortune. There's nothing left, Bruce.
I know. Alfred told me.
Man, Oz is having a rough time of things.
Same place that ground my family to dust. Gave you the good life. Used to run in the same circles we did. Hobnobbing parties, round the world vacations, unlimited potential.
I'm gonna remind him that I lost my parents too.
Is this park?
My parents are gone too, Oz.
I know, Bruce, I know. I'm sorry for it. But I had my own funerals to attend. Good to know you haven't changed, Bruce. You still care about something more than just yourself. Although, I was surprised to see Carmine Falcone at your party last night.
That was definitely not by my choice.
That oily... Wish I could have punched that grin into the back of his throat.
Oh, me too, buddy.
Falcone was an uninvited guest. That's it. I never want to see his face again.
On that, we can agree in earnest. Falcone made a stack of casual corpses a mile high, ruining families like mine.
Well, I'm glad we have common ground of, like, get the hell out of here, Falcone.
It'd be a treat to watch him hit pavement. Sorry, mate. This reunion got a lot more grim than I planned.
I mean, yeah,
Things
a little
are gonna
bit.
be on the upswing soon, no? A revolution is knocking on Gotham's door, and I'm here to let it in.
Are you not going to take your flask back, buddy? You just kind of left it on the ground there.
You see, you throw a rock in any direction, you break a window that Wayne Enterprises owns. As the rich and powerful go, oh, you top Gotham's list. But when my revolution starts, we're gonna smash windows and cross off names all the way down. Like I said, it's not gonna be pretty. It's gonna be beautiful.
I'm not your enemy.
Enemy, Oz.
That remains to be seen, don't it?
Oh, well, that's... What happened to reconnecting with a friend, dude?
You, Bruce, I really do. Which is why I'm warning you. When this whole thing starts, make sure you're on the right side.
Bruh.
Good seeing you, Bruce, but I got some rocks to collect. Cheers.
Well, off you go. No rest for the bat. Got a press conference to go to now. Come on. Who has that kind of time? Not me. I got Batman things to do. Oh yes, the hospital. Loving the all-red car in a black and white world.
Mr. Wayne,
Really just flexing on people that I have the ability to have color applied to me.
Bruce!
We're gonna say good morning.
Morning, everyone. Morning, Mr. Dent.
Hey, Bruce, you mind if we swap cars? I mean, mine isn't fast and the paint's rusting off, but boy, does she have charm. We didn't bring you all out here to discuss cars, honestly.
He's just jealous that my car has color.
About Arkham Asylum. Ever since it opened its doors, Arkham has been a breeding ground for the criminally insane.
Oh, Alfred just texted me saying we need to talk.
Its methods for rehabilitation, crude. Its security, lacking. And we're still those who do get out, or God forbid escape, are even more dangerous than before they went in.
Alfred says call me ASAP.
Is a cancer on
Yikes. Alright, I'm gonna move my face cam to the other corner. Just for a hot sec.
But today, with a sizable contribution from this man here, we break ground on a state-of-the-art mental health care facility.
I'm sure this will be fine.
The well-being of Gotham and its citizens for years to come. Now, Mr. Wayne has a few words he'd like to say. Bruce?
The sick need our help. My parents would be honored. The sick need our help.
Those with mental health issues, there are no cuts or scrapes. Their ailments are often invisible, but inside, they're suffering.
Dude, same.
You know, when I was 9 years old, my parents took me to see a movie about a hero in a mask. It was a hero who stood up to oppression and defended the people from injustice, no matter the cost. That night, my parents paid the ultimate cost defending me from a man who needed the kind of help this new facility will
I love the crowd shot of all the women almost tearing up. Terrible lesson. It won't happen again. Together we change Gotham.
With this facility and our next mayor, we change Gotham.
Today, on the anniversary of that fateful night, we dedicate this facility to Thomas and Martha Wayne and usher in a new era of healing for Gotham.
Let's go.
I'm sure you all have plenty of questions about the new hospital, so let's open it up. You first, Miss Vale.
Thank you.
Ooh, favoritism.
With the opening of this new hospital, what does this mean for Arkham Asylum? What happens to the old building?
Let's leave it standing.
I say we leave the asylum standing as a reminder that we can do better. This time we won't fail those who need us most. All right, who's up next?
Solid, solid.
You there.
Mr. Wayne, Julia Remark of the Tribune. My sources say you welcomed alleged mob boss Carmine Falcone into your home.
Already,
We
guys?
shook his hand.
He was Harvey's guest.
Harvey is the one who invited him.
Oh.
Personally, I would never welcome that man into my home. Anyone else have a question?
Please.
I'm covering my own ass for that one.
We're here about the hospital, remember?
I gotta save face for a second.
The Globe received evidence of an offshore bank account managed by Carmine Falcone and your father, Thomas Wayne.
What exactly are you implying?
Transactions connected to organized
Yikes.
crime going back years and continuing to this day. The paper trail ties your family directly to the mob. Care to comment?
How dare you? No comment. I doubt your evidence. I'm just gonna no comment this one.
I don't comment on rumors. Why don't we just stick to real journalism here?
Mr. Wayne, is all your money dirty?
Is the Wayne family legacy built on lies?
Did you know about this, Bruce?
How long has your family been dealing with Falcone? Could the allegations be true?
What aren't you telling us?
Your source is wrong. This interview is over. That's absurd. This interview's over.
Press conference is over.
Mr. Wayne!
How long has your family been dealing with Falcone?
Oh, the frame rate.
Be true?
Did you know about this, Bruce?
What aren't you telling us?
I'm sorry about this, Bruce. I don't know where the hell it's coming from. Damage control's my territory. We'll talk later.
Bro, I know exactly where the hell it's coming from. It's because you invited Carmine Falcone into my house, you asshole.
Please, let's try to keep this civilized.
Bruce, I've been trying to reach you. The police are inside the manor.
Well, just gonna hit us with that. Everything's going wrong. Nothing is coming up, Batman. Gentlemen.
Hey, careful!
They're just tearing apart my house?
I'm afraid we can't, Mr. Wayne.
Says who?
This warrant. It's not personal. I had the boys turn the lights off, keep a low profile.
Alright, do your job.
I understand. You're just doing your job, Lieutenant.
Trying to. It's hard to be a
I do like working within the law. That is me, Bruce Wayne.
Alfred, keep an eye on them. Make sure they only take what they have to.
Of course, sir.
I meant what I said about not personal. We only want files related to Wayne Enterprises. The warrant covers your places of residence, any companies you own. Your holdings are extensive. Taxes.
What do you expect to find?
What do you expect to find?
That's for our analysts back at the precinct to figure out. I can't comment. It's a valid warrant. I gotta serve it. Mayor Hill signed off on this himself.
Interesting.
Once he's mayor, he calls the shots.
I'm just gonna silence on this one.
Consider yourself served. I don't know how your neck ended up on Mayor Hill's shopping block, but here we are.
Oh, it's related to Falcone. Most definitely.
Real shame.
Mr. Dent's the only DA I ever trusted to make a conviction stick. As mayor, I think he can finally turn things around for us. For all our sakes, I pray you've got nothing to hide.
Well, if you guys are turning my place inside out, I really hope you don't find the entrance to the Batcave. Bit of a dick move to just knock that painting down like that. Or the picture.
Bruce, stay back!
Take whatever you want.
Oh, I'm so glad we didn't miss out on the origin story. How would I know? How would I know how Bruce Wayne became the Batman?
Bruce.
If they didn't show us this.
Bruce?
Hey, hold on, what exactly are you doing here?
I didn't mean to interrupt, but...
You keep showing up uninvited.
This is the second time you've shown up uninvited.
Well, it's difficult to book a meeting with you.
Well, I enjoy my privacy.
That is 100% intentional, girl.
Past tense. Sorry, but if the press has their way, you're not gonna have any for a while. Listen, Bruce. A scandal surrounding a beloved family like yours captures the public's attention. I can help you get the right kind of attention.
Is she's offering me some good attention?
I can dig up whatever you need to fight this.
I want to know her angle.
What's your angle?
Not all reporters just want a headline. Some of us are old-fashioned. I still want the truth. The Gazette received...
He also wants to be on my good side for
like every
reasons.
Outlet, and it's all hearsay. Flimsy sources. There isn't a shred of hard proof.
Still, allegations like this, they don't magically appear. Someone is going after my family, after me.
I wonder
Obviously,
who.
The sender didn't identify themselves. We have no idea who it could be. I mean,
As the
no
camera
one's even
focuses
done
on
their
the
due
pool
diligence on
table.
this yet. The press saw the fumble, they grabbed the ball and ran.
I'm
Every day you get to go after a Wayne.
feeling his Falcone.
Carmine Falcone wants me to be in his pocket. He crashed Harvey's fundraiser and pretty much said, hop in.
Well, maybe he thinks putting a little fear in you will make you jump.
It won't.
By tonight, this
I
scandal
am
will be
fear.
broadcast to every screen in Gotham. Everyone will be talking about it.
This isn't my first pass through the rumor mill. I know the damage it can do.
Then go on the record. Right here, right now, and stop it. You need to get out ahead of this. Your side is what matters, not wild speculation.
Fine, I'll give her
On
something.
the record, then.
Whenever you're ready.
There is pure fiction. Justice will be served. My family is innocent. Justice will be served.
Whoever fabricated these lies about my family, they will get what they deserve. Understood?
That's exactly what the people of Gotham need to hear.
That's a bit of a different vibe than I was expecting from that choice. But, you know what? I'm here for it.
Goodbye, Miss Vale.
I bet she wishes that a Wayne would come out on top right here. That's why she showed up.
I hate to admit it, but everyone smells smoke. A fire is heading this way.
Batman has made plenty of enemies, but my family... We've done nothing but support Gotham, even in its darkest days.
All this on the anniversary of your parents'...
It's not a coincidence. Harvey's the district attorney. He should have told me this was coming.
Then find out why he didn't.
Perhaps him and I aren't as good friends as it seemed. He's using me as a prop. Man, this place is filthy. Oh.
A warrant? What the hell's going on? Wait, does this have to do with what the reporters were talking about this morning?
You tell me.
Shh, come on, keep it down. Let's avoid making another scene, shall we?
Dude, I live my life on making scenes.
Mayor Hill authorized this?
Yeah, then the cops raid my house, taking everything related to Wayne Enterprises. Computers, hard drives, files.
Oh, son of a bitch.
You're the goddamn DA, Harvey.
I didn't know about this. I swear. Hill totally
That's what they
blindsided
all
me on this
say.
one. God damn it. He has no right to issue search warrants without my okay.
Okay, I believe you, Harvey. Mayor Hill's trying to screw us both over with this move.
And then he's made 2 enemies.
Let's break his back.
I just don't get it. Why would Hill stick his neck out over this? Just to tangle you up in some frivolous investigation? It just doesn't make sense. I mean, what could he possibly hope to accomplish other than a few cheap headlines?
I'm gonna say it's Falcone.
Do you think Falcone could be behind it?
He didn't seem too thrilled after the fundraiser.
Yeah, I didn't intend for him to be.
Oh, God, what a mess. Bruce, I wish I could just make this go away, but I'm not sure if I can. If I get in the way of this investigation, Hill would be able to spin it as a conflict of interest. And that wouldn't be good for either of us. It would jeopardize the entire
I'll do this
campaign.
myself.
Then I'll go it alone. I've got plenty of resources to fight this.
We're in a bind here, Bruce. I'll do whatever I can to help.
There you are.
Hey, you?
Oh.
Sorry. I got a habit of being late.
No, just
Did-
glad you made it.
She trip and hit a doorknob?
You didn't tell me you were bringing a friend to dinner.
This is Selena.
I hope I'm not in.
Well, I can't flirt with her anymore. I'm better than that.
Election nonsense.
I'm just gonna say I think we've met.
I think we both welcome a change of topic.
I think we've met before.
You do look familiar.
Everyone knows who Bruce Wayne is.
Do they?
Pleasure to meet you, Miss...
I like that,
It's a strong grip you've got there.
I just really like that very quick line of, like, everyone knows who Bruce Wayne is, and she just goes, do they? That's real good.
Don't worry. I'm not gonna fall.
Oh, right, sorry.
Selena's new to town. I've been showing her around Gotham, introducing her to people.
You're an
That she
excellent
can then
tour
rip
guide.
off.
Well, if I lose the election, I guess I can...
Oh,
drive
meet
one of
anyone
those
interesting?
double-decker tour buses around town.
Meet anyone interesting?
Not really. They haven't all been as welcoming as Harv. I was mugged. I'm just angry I let that masked freak get away with all my stuff.
I still can't believe I
That was
let you
very
walk home
pointed.
alone. I should have called you a car.
Oh, what did you
Well, I
lose?
sure hope whatever he took wasn't too valuable.
Actually, it was.
It's probably long gone by now. Whatever that idiot took.
I hope not. These were important materials.
Ooh, sensitive?
Very. I don't know how I'm gonna explain this to my client. When things like this happen in my line of work, people tend to overreact.
We should just be thankful. you
We're
got
just
away
gonna
with
we're just gonna push her to keep making up a cover story.
It's complicated. High risk, high reward.
Ah, stock market, huh?
Something like that. At least I'm not the only one who's taken a beating. That press conference? Oof.
We've got it under control.
Do you?
I mean, no, but maybe.
Someone at my office
Hopefully.
has to know what's going on. Excuse me a moment.
No, please don't leave us alone together. She's gonna fall in love with me. It happens all the time. Don't look her in the eye. That's how it happens. Oh, it's too late. She's already doomed.
Nice to meet the real you.
You know what? Likewise.
Likewise.
This explains a lot, actually. How you can afford the fancy armor, the toys. Wouldn't Harvey be surprised?
I like that she just figures it out right away.
Not to mention, everyone in this cafe.
Sorry about the eye.
About the black eye.
It's not the first time a man's hit me.
Sorry to hear that.
Oof.
Don't worry.
I'm
not gonna expose you.
That's a line.
Yet.
Yikes.
I'm curious about something, though. I do what I do for money, but you're Bruce Wayne.
I already told you I do it for the thrills.
What's your excuse?
Do I get that option again?
But you, why take the risk?
I have my
I
reasons.
think you know enough already. The rest is my secret.
And here I was thinking we were starting to get somewhere. How disappointing. You have something that belongs to me. I want it back. This is awkward for me. I'm used to robbing people, not the one being robbed.
Who hired you?
Yeah, I want to get some information out of her if I can.
My clients prefer to remain confidential. They don't know who I am. I don't know who they are.
But you know who I am.
These people I'm working for, they don't screw around. If I fail to deliver that drive, it's going to cost a lot more than money.
Well, looks like you've made your bed.
No, we've made this bed, and I'm not going to lie in it alone.
Is she asking me to get into bed with her?
If they don't
I knew this was going to happen.
There will be consequences. I don't like consequences.
I can help you.
All right, you want my help? You got it. What can I do?
You can give me back the drive.
Yeah, no, that's a no from me, dog.
Listen, I don't have a lot of time. My employer is expecting me to drop it off.
Where?
Just give it back.
The address now.
No, give me the drive.
You need to trust me.
You're just going to have to trust me.
I don't do trust.
Clearly.
I guess I'm screwed either way. My contact, he'll be expecting a cat, not a bat.
When are you supposed to meet him?
15 minutes ago.
Yikes.
Better hurry.
Everything okay here?
Yeah, she just gave me her number while you were gone. Oh, that frame rate. That's something else.
Tell me.
I have my people working on it. We're gonna straighten everything out.
I feel better already. Sorry, but I've got to run.
So soon? Aren't you gonna stay for a drink?
Oh, I've got a meeting I'm already 15 minutes late for.
I'd love to, but I've got another appointment and I really don't want to be late for it.
Oh, all right then. Don't forget to change into your suit.
Bruh. Could you be any less subtle? Don't screw it up, she says. After she's already screwed it up for me. How rude. Alright, what do we got next? Obviously we're gonna go to the designated location. Probably beat the shit out of a few guys, if I had to guess. I mean, we are Batman again.
Alfred, I'm at the warehouse. No sign of Catwoman's contact. It's
Well,
quiet.
you're outside.
The sound of an ambush. Stay on guard.
Alright, so odds... Oh, there's a dead police... There's several dead police officers in here. That's concerning. Flower?
This wasn't a handoff. It was a massacre.
How many?
Oh, are those entrails on the ground? Oh, goodness.
Pieces.
Oh, good lord. Who could have done such a thing?
That's what I'm gonna find out.
Gordon, Eastside Docks, Warehouse 133.
Oh yeah, that's some entrails. This is fine. Look at exploded human remains. Scorch marks.
Analyzing. It's a volatile chemical. Potential psychoactive nerve agent. Vile stuff.
Be very, very careful with that. Who knows what effects it may have?
Interesting.
Catalog the compound for further analysis.
As you wish.
Okay, items tagged with that can be linked to related items to theorize a connection. Okay, so I have a feeling the scorch marks are related to the exploded human remains. That's my guess. I might be wrong,
Exploded,
but
did so with enough force to obliterate the person standing next to it. But the chemicals themselves were inert, non-explosive.
Well, it appears to have made a pretty big boom.
I'll see what I can piece back together.
not of the person, of the mystery. Clearly. Okay, so there's a dead mercenary here.
I've seen these outfits before. Same mercs that broke into City Hall.
Reconstruct what happened here by discovering which pieces of evidence best link together to tell the story. Okay. Shipping container door? There's obviously a hole in it. Several holes, actually.
The canister exploded, sending shrapnel right through the container door.
For once, I'm glad you arrived after the heist. Your armor wouldn't have protected you against that.
Except my plot armor might have. Oh. Okay, he's just gonna do that. Just tear it right off its friggin' hinges. Canister fragment.
Looks like a bullet started this.
Ooh.
A normal bullet couldn't have caused that explosion.
Doesn't appear normal. The point of entry's melted.
Interesting. What's with the pallets? They brought something in?
Canisters were stored here. Canisters of what?
Okay, so we've got a piece of evidence there. Canister fragment. I mean, we'll link it there so we can see the path it took.
The scrap of metal is from the exploded canister. But I need to know what caused the explosion.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna guess not all connective items will reveal valid theories. Break these links to reset them. Break link. Got it. Alright, White Rose. Anything interesting here?
Falcone's calling card.
He's been busy as of late.
Send the drones hunting.
Big boy.
I want to know his every move.
Good thinking.
Thinking he's better than us. Killing everyone. This is fine. I'm gonna guess that this guy probably had something to do... somebody around here probably had a gun and shot at the barrel. Oh, this guy is excessively burned.
This man's been badly burned. But the damage seems to originate from inside his skull. What?
Incendiary bullets? Oh. Oh. Yikes. Oh, use the left stick to find the bullet, then A to extract it? Ugh. Yikes.
Sensors say it's an incendiary round. Phosphorus residue. This could have superheated the contents of the canister.
Causing the aforementioned...
Ah. He's got bloody hands.
Broken nails. Bits of human flesh.
He was clawing at his own face as he was burning to death, maybe? Or he just went ham on this guy.
No.
That bad?
Oh, yep, there it is.
Face slashed. Throat torn open.
An eye out of its socket?
Natural causes, then.
There's a lot to unpack here. This is a very dark scene. Alright, so ripped up face is obviously linked to the hands.
The cop shredded this merc to pieces. Barehanded.
God. What would cause someone to do that?
The nerve agent could make them psychotic.
Or the hysteria of being on fire with a bullet in your head. Who knows? Alright, incendiary bullet obviously links to canister. Let's go. What a freaking, like, dark scene to come into, though.
find a connection.
The bullet that killed the cop is the same type that blew up the canister.
Well, I'm sure they didn't find that at a local gun store.
I would hope not.
It appears military.
Okay, so we've got explosion, we've got people clawing each other's faces off. Oh, unscorched area. There was a vehicle here.
Something was here when the explosion occurred.
Area devoid of explosion scorch marks indicates that something was here when the blast occurred. Ah. Well, that's a... I would assume that that has something to do with this.
It's a cop. The force grows thinner every day.
Are we... Do I have to link that to something? I mean, Blast Epicenter hasn't been linked to anything. Does that do it?
Someone
Oh.
drove off after the explosion.
That's a much bigger vehicle than I was expecting. I was expecting like minivan or something.
Falcone leaving his rose here. This is a message. Dead cops, stolen chemicals. He's making a big move.
Big move, really. Okay, I'm setting the controller down.
One of his snipers hit a canister
Adjusting my posture a little bit.
causing it to superheat and explode.
I was hoping there wasn't a quick time event, and I think I lucked out.
Evidence. Cops moved in to stop the theft. Falcone's men gunned them down. Then things turned grim.
Yeah, grim is one word for it.
Active nerve agent. A cop ripped up a merc's face with his bare hands. And was put down. Same sniper, same type of bullet. Looks like Falcone's men got what they wanted and escaped.
Damn.
Have you located the shooter?
No, but based on two impact trajectories, the canister and the dead cop, the shooter could only have a clear shot from there, or there, and would have contaminated himself with the phosphorus residue. Program the skimmers to pick up that signature.
Right away, sir.
Okay, so now we're searching for where he came from. Oh. Batman's got a fidget spinner. Let's go.
Both targets could have been shot from here, but no phosphorus trace.
Okay, I'm gonna try the one on the right, because you can never go wrong by going right. Fidget spinner part 2.
Not a bad angle. No trace of phosphorus, though.
Alright, well, third time's the charm, right? Oh yeah, there it is. He looks like he must have been having a bad time.
Clear vantage.
He's got splatters everywhere.
We have a winner.
Alright, we'll do some investigating here.
Killing time.
Sorry, lit cigarette? He must have been here recently.
This is the right spot. So where did he go? Trace stops here.
Then he should be nearby.
Found him.
Ah, yeah, that'd do it.
Time to go to work.
Ooh, nice, well-timed lightning strike. Oh, I got an achievement. World's Greatest Detective. Hmm. Sir, I would not like you to shoot me, so thank you.
To this graveyard. Falcone, why did he do this?
I ain't telling you nothing.
That's what they all say.
You can't make me talk.
I'm just gonna punch him. Alright, let's brutalize this guy.
I ain't telling you, Jack.
Let's do the Batmobile over his head thing from Arkham Knight.
Bones will.
Ooh. Oh, nice. Hanging from the ceiling. Hello, sir. Oh. We got the lead pipe.
True what they said about you. You're a friggin' animal.
Yes, a bat, man. Give me a reason to stop.
Give me a reason to stop.
You're like a piñata.
To death without ever spilling a drop. All on the inside.
Ooh. Yikes.
Tell me the plan, or I start swinging.
Okay, so I can break his ribs, smash his face, or I'm gonna hit the barrels to intimidate him.
Tell me.
The Catwoman supposed to hand over a drive, had the container number we needed, but she flaked. So we had to find it ourselves. Container by container.
Oh, that sounds real unfortunate for you.
Hurt us. Called the cops. We were told no witnesses.
Why risk open war with the GCPD?
Some kind of chemicals. Falcone wanted them.
What are the chemicals for?
We were paid to steal them, not ask questions.
Oh.
No! Stop! You can't do that!
Are you gonna say anything, or do I need to apply pressure?
I start here and keep breaking until you answer.
The chemicals! There's some kind of explosive! A weapon! I don't know! Falcone said he'd use them soon!
Used where?
That's all I know! I swear! I swear! I told you everything I know! You're an animal! I was just here for a pickup! I swear!
I said we were gonna brutalize him. Do you have any more info?
Steady again.
Oh, God. Jesus Christ. These are cops. Get an ambulance in here.
Think I need to call the instead. It's Montoya. Send a cleanup unit to the docks.
You know what? We're gonna talk to him. We're gonna say once.
Now put up your hands. Don't move.
We're gonna give him one chance.
What did you do to him?
I just hung him from the ceiling and broke his arm. I got a confession.
Confess to everything.
It's how you got it I'm worried about.
You have the right to remain silent.
Gordon.
I said silent. If you say another word,
I have the right,
will
not the
shoot.
obligation to remain silent.
Half the city thinks you're a hero. Right now, you're a suspect.
Falcone stole a shipment of chemicals.
I told you to be silent, dude.
A weaponized nerve agent. Causes people to go berserk, turn violent. We need to act before he releases it.
I got a task force on it.
You already have one.
Alright, bye.
You're taking this too far, Bruce.
Yikes. There's a lot to unpack there. Batman is just absolutely brutal in this one, and I love it.
You assume the persona.
That man's arm bent the wrong way.
An animal. You nearly killed a man tonight.
He's fine.
Your parents didn't raise you this way. And neither did I.
He's still alive.
He's still alive, isn't he?
And in the hospital. Next time it might be the morgue. Especially now, during this preposterous attack on your family. You must show the world the true nature of a Wayne.
Giving everything to the city and then being murdered for it?
My thoughts exactly.
Oof.
Every time you leave this cave. You're a good man, Bruce. good, just like your parents. Don't lose that.
I don't mean to be a doddering old fool on the subject, but as a friend, the burden of advice falls
It's
on
not that
me.
easy.
Sometimes this job requires hard decisions.
You're the right man to make them. In fact, I think you're the only one who can. You bury the person, Bruce, but you never bury the memory.
Sometimes I wish I could.
Alright, so maybe we'll dial back on brutalizing people a little bit, because we don't want Alfred to be disappointed in us.
That alleyway, it made me who I am. I can't get it out of my head.
That is your gift and your curse. Being Batman can allow you to turn back the tide of treachery that's reached this city's shores, or drown you in its sorrow. When you doubt your fate, remember why you started all this.
Alfred, will you quit taking the tickets? Quit taking the tickets out of their case.
Neither will I. Well, back into the fray again.
Alright. So a quick look at the Gotham feed, make sure everything's good. Corruption rumors tarnish Wayne family legacy. Yike. Singular. Just one yike. I don't really care about the codex. We'll look at the Bat computer.
Cracked. And inside, Mayor Hill was hiding more than I could have imagined. This is a complete manifest of Carmine Falcone's criminal organization.
Dang.
What in the world was Hill doing with all this?
Working with them?
Illegal arms dealing, drug running, mob hits, money laundering? Falcone's been involved in everything.
Blackmail. Are they working together?
This is an insurance policy. Hill could expose Falcone if he didn't play along.
That would explain why he's never made a move against him.
I mean, makes sense.
Better than any bodyguard. This is it, Alfred. With this proof, we can finally knock out Falcone's organization.
Where would we possibly begin to dismantle it?
This is a police matter.
There's only one cop we can trust to handle this evidence correctly.
Batman.
Lieutenant Gordon. He could mobilize the entire police force against Falcone.
What about that reporter from the Gazette?
Vicky.
Yes, Miss Vale. She could release this evidence through proper channels. I suppose it comes down to who you want to help most. Or who you think could do the most good.
Ooh, big choice. Do we give it to Vicky or do we do it? Let's give it to Gordon.
The cops are on the front lines of this war. Gordon
yeah, I think the police need this information.
Decision, sir. We'll attack Falcone on two fronts tonight. Gordon through the police, and Batman
by any means necessary. Whatever Falcone is planning, it ends tonight.
He's a spider, Bruce. Eyes everywhere. A dense web of goons poised to trap you. No one has ever managed to bring him down.
I haven't tried yet.
I mean, that's a good point. You gotta let Batman give it the old college try. Is he giving it to him as Bruce Wayne? Hey Sheen, how's it going?
This is a silver bullet.
Thanks for the drink, my dude.
Put Falcone down once and for all.
We're Batman.
I don't even want to know where you got this.
Ooh, big sexy. I'm also good. I'm glad to hear you're doing good, Sheen.
I gotta know one thing. Why give this to me?
This Batman game is kind of brutal.
Everyone on the force will too.
I heard you were the last honest man on the force.
No need to blow smoke. I got enough cancer coming my way as it is.
In what way? I'm just going to pause for a second so I'm not, like, talking over this conversation, because I do kind of want to pay attention to it. But we just investigated a crime scene as Batman, in which one man had his face clawed off, like lots of claw marks across his face, like his throat torn open, he was missing an eye. And there was a cop who had been shot with like an incendiary bullet, and like his head was completely burned from the inside out. And Batman used this like almost like a sink drain snake to like pull the bullet out of the guy's head. This game is pretty brutal. Also, I was interrogating a guy and I tied him up and hung him from the ceiling, and had the option to like break his ribs with a lead pipe, but I just broke his arm with my bare hands instead. And I got the information I needed out of him, so, you know.
But thank you. Honestly. Knowing this evidence can lock up Falcone.
Like, this game does not shy away from being very brutal.
For once. You know, as much as I appreciate you calling me here, I gotta make one thing crystal. I can't be bought. So
More threatening when you do it with your hands.
Isn't gonna change a thing.
Oh, Sabrina, welcome back, but you did miss a very brutal crime scene. Oh boy. It was a whole thing.
About the investigation of your family. The Waynes always supported the Gotham police. So I like to believe there's no cloaks or daggers hidden in your closet.
No strings attached on this.
Nothing, I gotta play back.
We're giving James Gordon all the evidence we have.
Just want Falcone gone.
You and me both.
Is Alfred still alive? Oh yeah. Yeah, we haven't got anything on him yet. I don't know if he will die, but you never know.
I gotta go. Came straight from a crime scene. Haven't been home yet.
Oh, is that crime scene that Batman was at? How weird.
Sometimes I think this whole city's a crime scene.
Also, we did run into... hold on, I'm just gonna pause for a second for this, Sabrina. We ran into... or we went out for lunch with Harvey Dent. And while we were there to meet him, Selina Kyle comes down and sits beside him and like introduces herself, and she has a big black eye from when we punched her as Batman, and she has already figured out that Bruce Wayne is Batman. Our cover is blown on her front.
Will make walking it much safer.
Thanks, Bruce.
Well, Lieutenant.
Hey, stick to Jim.
What if he just slips up and Batman calls him Jim later?
It's done.
Good. So is our hunt. The drone's located Falcone downtown, a place called the Skyline Club.
No, Bruce, don't walk into an alley. You know what happened last time.
Well, I can always change in the car.
Oh yes, and for some reason our car is fully red. Until it becomes black. Off we go. Red is the color of bats. Missing the most important detail, the child stealing the rims. True. Classic Gotham. Alright, we out at the Skyline Club now. Alright, how many men we beaten the shit out of today?
The drone's cameras and scanning tech are fully functional.
Alright. Let's find Falcone.
Also, Sabrina, I think this game actually has the best like detective mode that I've seen in a Batman game.
point of entry.
Okay, left stick to maneuver the drone. Oh, okay. I was trying to go down and to the left, and it didn't move. It turns out I just am at the bottom left of the area it can go to. I was confused why I wasn't able to move. All right, so let's look around here. All right, we got some party goers.
Tell me another.
What's the difference between the Mafia and City Council?
I don't know. Aren't they the same thing?
Only one of them is organized.
Ooh. You're cute.
So, you alone?
Not anymore, I'm not.
Alright, quit flirting. You guys are criminals.
Where's Nikki?
Potentially.
In lockup. Again? Christ, Kimmy. What did they pinch him for now? Some hit down at the docks. Nikki?
Is this a new game?
No.
No, this one has been out since, I want to say 2016-ish.
I'm always his alibi.
I've just taken a very long time to get to it, personally.
Make your round? Yeah, no broken bones. Still healing from the last time I bet. All it took was a couple of C notes this time. Nice and easy. Nice and easy, my ass. I know you burned powder tonight. The whole city can smell it.
There's a lot of conversation about crime here. Very casual. Ooh. Let's just check out the modern art for a second. And a rose sigil?
The white rose. Falcone's symbol.
A red rose after tonight.
Batman out here flexing that he knows symbolism. Oh.
That's the most heavily guarded door in the building.
Gotta be Falcone's hideout.
Well, it won't be.
Sounds like we know where we're going.
4 armed guards. Stealth not an option. I'll put together a plan of attack. Stand by.
Alright, so plan of attack. I think obvious first step is deal with the guy outside.
Couple of options for taking this guy down.
Link thugs to the environment to plan your takedowns. Okay, upper balcony, balcony railing. Yeah, if we get him kind of out of the way. So we know that's a thing. Okay, this guy. We just smash him into the marble pillar? Sure. Let's go. There we go. So that's 2 guys down, according to this plan. Third armed guard was that one. Oh, let's let him enjoy the coffee table, you know? There we go. Full-on face table. And then our last boy here. Can we just throw him out the window?
Any ideas?
I've got it covered, Al.
We can connect him to the entryway gunman. Oh, the modern art! Let's go. Let's just throw the art at him. Maybe he'll get it then. That's perfect. That's the best use for modern art.
Have you formulated your plan of attack?
Oh, I'm going in.
Very good, sir. Your turn to crash his party.
Doing the world a favor in 2 ways. True. Alright, time to quick time event this. Bonjour. Oh. I'm surprised he didn't hit me with any of those bullets. Alright, modern art time, baby. Rip that guy. That sounded metal. Damn right it's the Batman. Just casually strolling up the staircase. Hello, gentlemen. I've decided that no, you don't get to shoot me. Finishing move? Ready? Oh, big boy, hello. I got something for you. Oh. Oh, he just killed his own guys. That seemed uncalled for. Say goodbye to your floorboards, bucko. Oh, right into his back.
How about this one? Can't sneak up on me.
Who needs to sneak up? Say goodbye to all your fancy computers. I mean, it already worked, dude. Come on.
Get your goddamn hands off of my suit! You know who my lawyers...
Fireplace? Toasty.
Stay down, Falcone. We can end this now.
You got a lot to learn, kid.
That seems uncalled for. Okay, so if I hadn't done well enough... If I hadn't done well enough in all the QuickTime events before this, I wouldn't have been able to do much there, because I didn't have my finishing move. I wonder how that would have turned out. I could have just hit him with another one. Talk.
Answers now. The chemicals. Where are they?
What?
I found your calling card at the docks. The White Rose.
You think I wanted to lead you here? Yeah, something reeks about this whole thing. And it ain't a dead bat.
Nice try, buddy. Okay, hold on. Hold on. What was his plan there? I was holding him with both hands above a very long fall that he would not have survived, and he decided to go at me with a knife. Either he succeeded, and I would drop him, or I take a hand off of his throat to block him, and I might drop him. There's no situation where he wins there. Guy just dies. He's lucky I have really good grip strength.
Still want to play games?
We're all being played here, including you. Those chemicals you're so riled up about, they're mine, all right? But someone is trying to cut me out of the deal because I did not make that mess at the dock.
Then who did?
No, we're done. Gotham's watching now. Go ahead. Give him a show. I'll be walking free by tomorrow.
Hold on, okay. We can either just calmly hang him by his arms, not by his throat, Or we can drop him so that there's a rebar sticking out of his gut. Do we brutalize him? Or do we just arrest him? We can't... Okay. Sabrina's saying no mercy. Sheen, do you have an opinion? Do we go the kind route or the brutal route? The route. Oh, not my best work. Okay, you know what? I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do it. Gotham will hear of this.
Spill it, Falcone, while you still can. It's the Waynes. They're
Shut up.
behind all this. What do you mean? You really want to take down crime? Well, the Waynes are the biggest gangsters in Gotham.
Oh my god. Take him out.
How about nah? We were just making sure he wouldn't fall. With the rebar through his gut, there's no way that he'd be able to fall to his death. He was hanging, like something might happen, you know? We were just securing him in place so that the cops could retrieve him. Batman just wanted someone to hang with. Well, if we keep brutalizing people, Batman might just be hanged by the end of our playthrough.
Fire and smoke could reportedly be seen from street level. Tonight, the Skyline Club, a high-rise mafia hangout in downtown Gotham,
Get out of here, Jack Ryder. Nobody cares.
for a clash between the notorious Batman and alleged mob boss Carmine Falcone, who was brutally wounded in the attack.
As intended.
Though I'd say the crime boss getting his is well overdue, Falcone has slipped through the law's grasp for years. But after this dramatic arrest and evidence released by the GCPD's Lieutenant Gordon, Falcone's going away for a long time.
Nice.
Speaking of newly uncovered criminal dealings, this brings me to the story everyone is talking about. The Wayne family. For generations, the big W on the Wayne Enterprises tower was a reassuring sight. You knew that there was something pure at the heart of Gotham.
Except, yikes.
For all its faults, was built by good people. But with Thomas and Martha's shining reputation called into question, we no longer have such assurances. And even worse, it seems the apple hasn't fallen far from the tree. Gotham's greatest son, Bruce Wayne, seen here shaking hands with Carmine Falcone, may be just as crooked as his parents. In his defense,
I knew that was going to come back to bite me.
Whoever fabricated these lies about my family, they will get what they deserve. Understood?
In a world where the Waynes, our golden family, are corrupt, who are we left with? Who can
Batman.
Gothamites look up to? The monster Batman?
No, not a monster. Hero.
Meanwhile, we'll keep digging for the truth. But the prominent feeling throughout Gotham is that the Waynes' time in the sun is ending.
No regard for road safety. He should not have come in that fast.
The car, this entire cave. Master Bruce? Everything I built. I created all of this because I didn't want any more innocent people to die. If Falcone's telling the truth about my parents, then what the hell did we do this for?
Bruce, What have you been hiding from me? Alfred!
Batman's a little grumpy. You could say he's bat mad. Well, we've made it through episode 1. Oh, we get some information on our stats. Okay. So Bad Damien sprays with a spray bottle. Listen, my puns are fantastic and I will not accept this slander on my name. Alright, so I'm with about 2/3 of players that said gave Falcone a big ol' middle finger and let Harvey come in. Wow, an overwhelming majority of people spoke to Vicky. What else we got? It was pretty close on that one, actually. I'm in a slight minority of people that decided to absolutely brutalize this guy. I mirrored the joints on his arm by accident. Not by accident, it was very intentional. But hey, he probably won't be shooting anybody anymore, at least not without some serious work on his aim. What else do we get? Okay, about 3/4 of people gave the stuff to the police, which makes sense. Wow, actually, people brutalizing Falcone. I mean, it makes sense if people are playing along with like the Batman character, that not a lot of people would go for that option. But I expected a little more than just 18%. But that's fine. Solid. So at this point, I am going to call it for now. I think I'm going to try and do like an episode every Monday, and work through this game and then the sequel to it. I think it's called The Enemy Within. And then I'm going to... I might even just move on to other Telltale games. I might do a replay of The Wolf Among Us at some point in anticipation of the sequel. I've been wanting to try the Walking Dead games for a long time because I've heard a lot of good things about them. But yeah, for now, this has been fun. Thank you guys for joining. Hope you all have a fantastic evening. And I'll see you all on Wednesday for those of you who wish to join for more Final Fantasy VII Remake. For now, I'll see you later. Bye-bye.